Welcome to Chain Reaction by Capital Copilot, your daily dose of the latest in cryptocurrency news, market insights, and blockchain trends. Let us get started. Global markets reeled from military action on Iranian nuclear sites as crypto liquidations topped $701 million, while Bitcoin held near $100,000 and Ethereum hovered just above $2,100. Wyoming unveiled plans for a state-backed stablecoin launch this August, and Solana revealed a new scaling architecture as the Rolex rally took a pause. On June 22, 2025, the United States launched airstrikes against Fordo, Isfahan, and Natanz nuclear facilities. Concerns grew over potential closure of the Strait of Hormuz, a choke point for about one-fifth of world oil supplies. Brent crude stayed near $72 a barrel, but predictions of spikes toward $120 to $130 heightened global inflation worries. The same day, crypto markets saw recorded liquidations exceeding $701 million. Ethereum led losses with a drop of 7.4% to about $2,260 and nearly $300 million in liquidations. Bitcoin fell by 1.4% to around $100,218, with $152 million liquidated. Overall market valuation slid by 4.4% to roughly $3.25 trillion. In the luxury space, Bitcoin's newfound maturity showed as the traditional tie between high-end watches and price rallies weakened. Institutional investors now dominate portfolios over retail speculation, and inflation concerns have curbed discretionary purchases. Bitcoin is aligning more with gold as a hedge rather than fancy collectibles. On June 21, 2025, Coinbase chief Brian Armstrong highlighted three drivers for crypto adoption. He cited record federal debt surpassing $36 trillion, persistent inflation, and eroding trust in banks. Armstrong urged digital currencies as tools for low-cost global payments, faster settlement, and new revenue options for creators. Under his leadership, Coinbase has rolled out payment application interfaces for USDC and a rewards card offering Bitcoin incentives. Wyoming has scheduled the launch of its WYST stablecoin for August 20, 2025, at the State Blockchain Symposium in Jackson. The token will run on Ethereum, Solana, Avalanche, and leading scaling networks. Interest earned on reserves will flow to the State School Fund quarterly under regulations of the newly passed Genius Act. Solana announced network extensions on June 22, 2025, creating custom execution environments that preserve security and liquidity. Developers can define consensus rules and transaction logic without new chains. This feels like uncovering a hidden warp zone in Super Mario Bros. As it promises specialized DeFi, supply chain, and gaming use cases on a unified base layer. Nextpace launched MapleStory N in May 2025, but faced waves of hacks and bots. The studio is banning thousands of accounts daily using enhanced cheat detection, a 30-hour delay on cash-outs, and clawback tools. Player reports of endgame bosses defeated with no gear underscore the challenge, but asset values remain low, and community votes will guide any mass recoveries. Rekt, born as a free Ethereum NFT drop in 2022, now sells sparkling water at select 7-Eleven stores in Southern California. The brand has moved over 600,000 cans, kicked off a Drank Points rewards program exchangeable for Rekt tokens, and teamed with Abstract Layer 2 for a sold-out Apple flavor. Circle's recent public offering raised over $1.1 billion and saw shares jump fourfold. Riding that momentum, firms such as FalconX, valued at $8 billion, Gemini, bullish, Tron via reverse merger, Kraken, BitHum, and BitCub are preparing filings for listings across the Nasdaq, New York Stock Exchange, Kosdaq, and Thai markets in the months ahead. That is a wrap for today's edition of Chain Reaction by Capital Copilot. We hope you are feeling more informed and ready to navigate the cryptoverse. Until next time, keep your digital wallets ready. This podcast is automated by artificial intelligence and is for information purposes only. Nothing stated constitutes legal, tax, investment, or financial advice.